Stu, and in today's video we are going to be speaking about gimbals, more specifically mobile gimbals, and how they actually making a comeback here in 2020. Let's begin. Okay, so for those of you guys who do not know, a gimbal is basically a piece of equipment that allows you to stabilize footage. You usually would have a little mounting plate where you basically mount a camera, or in this case a mobile phone, so there's no actually mounting plate, it's just a phone clip, and you mount your phone here, and then there are two motors that basically will kind of, with the software inside of it, as you move it will try and keep the camera, or in this case a phone, stable. Now the reason for this, I mean, there are really good cameras out there and there are really good phone cameras out there, and if you want to go on holiday or you want to be able to get good footage that is actually usable, in most cases sometimes a little bit of shakiness or vibrations can ruin a whole lot of awesome footage. So gimbals were created and used in majority of actually every single film that's now recently been coming out. It's literally become a must-have in almost every single videographer's camera bag. Now, why is this making a comeback, you may ask? You see, gimbals have been here for a long time, and as mobile phones got better with the cameras, and as cameras started becoming more compact and better, a lot of the technology behind the gimbal could size down. This year came out way back in 2018. I got it the week it came out. I ordered it the minute it got released, and I got it about the same week it was released. This is one of the first actually ones that were made or when it just came out, which is really cool. I actually got this just when it came out, and I've had it since then, and I've had no problems. Now, if you're wondering, this here is the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is the ultimate mobile gimbal, there were a lot of other competitors like the Movi, the Osmo, but one thing that made this one stand out was the fact of it being able to not just smooth your footage out, but to get the best out of your phone. And as cameras are pretty much coming out nowadays on mobile phones being the best in the market, there's the new Samsung that was released with 8K video capability, which is insane. You never, if you told that to me when I bought this gimbal, I'll probably laugh at you. Actually, mobile gimbals might be making a comeback, and the reason why I would suggest this one is because of all of its capabilities. Now, gimbals were always there, right? They will always be there, and they will always get better. But at one stage, these gimbals were actually starting to fade off for one main reason. You see, they were cool and they were really nice and easy to use, and they were made for phones. But then cameras started coming up with insane technology in just DSLR bodies and mirrorless, small compact camera bodies. So they started to fade away. I was actually planning on selling this one, but after seeing what mobile phone companies are coming out with is actually insane. They're coming out with so much technology nowadays that they are actually competing with higher end camera manufacturers, which is insane. Now, the reason why I would suggest, if you want to go back into the mobile phone industry to capture footage, or you just want to get smooth footage, the reason why I would suggest this, I mean, I made a full video when this gimbal just came out, and I explained everything that you needed to know about why this would be the best option for you to buy. Now, this camera or this gimbal is really cool, right? But what makes it very unique is that a lot of the other competitors of this gimbal, like the DJI and the Movi and that, they all came up with one major flaw, and that was they wanted you to utilize the screen of your phone to change settings. In this case, you would, if you want to pull focus, they wouldn't have a focus wheel. You have to pull focus on your screen here while walking out. The biggest problem with that, if you're holding a gimbal and you're trying to record and you're pulling focus at the same time, you can get, it actually just makes the shot worse. You're going to be getting a lot of shaking in your shots because you're going to be touching the movement of the gimbal, and you're going to be interfering with the motors. So it just irritates it's just irritating, and it can create a lot of disruption, if you may, when recording. So Zhiyun just made it simple. They went straight out with the simplicity, which I like. They basically just made you utilize your mobile phone screen solely as a monitor. Our technology of this gimbal, which is quite old. I mean, they made newer versions, but this one was one of their best. Personally, I feel I will upgrade anytime soon until they come up with something very similar to this, because this was it. This was the one that changed everything for me. Okay, so if you guys are interested in purchasing the Zhiyun Smooth 4 for you guys selves, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But trust me, take my word, this is just an insane piece of technology. I've had this for 2 years now. Like I said, the minute it came out, I got it, and I've been using it on almost every single one of my holidays going out, and I've even used it to make some B-roll for YouTube, obviously. And that's what I like about it. It's so simplified, it's so easy to use, it's capable with Filmic Pro. Basically, if you don't know, Filmic Pro is a app that allows you to maximize your capabilities with cameras on your smartphone, and it's actually compatible with that, which is quite cool. So I've been actually using that along with the Zhiyun Smooth 4, and ultimately it is just to get a better shot. At the end of the day, my point here is mobile gimbals are making a comeback, and we should start looking at older models that were like these that we should buy, because new ones are just trying to remove the buttons and trying to make it even more simpler, but they're not realizing that they're not going to enable you to maximize your capabilities with it. Okay, and that was it for me today. If you guys have found this video informative and want to check this amazing gimbal out for yourself, I will leave a link in the description down below, like I said. And yeah, this is the Zhiyun Smooth 4. My name is H2. I'm going to see you guys in another video.